Welcome back, friends. Today I made this sim family. It's like this dad and his two daughters. Yeah, they're very cute. Well, I don't think they're very cute. However, I did have a very good time making them. It was a real party making them. Very interesting, actually. It was an interesting time. I had a hard time with this sim's face because he looked ugly at first. And then, I messed with his face, and then it didn't work, and then I changed the eyebrows. His name is Jarvis. I thought that was a pretty cool name. I don't know, I just randomized it a couple times, and I was like, yeah, Jarvis, that suits you. That's great. Then I gave him, I tried to find a skin overlay for him, and I couldn't find a good skin overlay. And so I just kept scrolling until I found a skin overlay. But it was literally one of the most mid skin overlays, and then I had to find facial hair to put on him. They don't seem to look good in anything but waves, and then I was trying to find something else to give him, and then I had a hard time picking the tattoos I was gonna give him, so I couldn't really give him, I had such a hard time picking the tattoos I wanted to give him. So I just kept scrolling, and I clicked on a few, and I was like, no, this doesn't work. So I just kept going and scrolling, so I couldn't find tattoos, and eventually I found some, and they were cute, and I was like, okay, well, that works, so I'm gonna give them those tattoos. I had such a hard time, and then I had to go in, before I even started filming this, I had to go in and remove this weird override I had that made all your male sims have abs, and it was weird, and his ribs looked like they were pokey, and I didn't like that, so I removed it out of my game, so it's gone now, so I don't have it anymore. It was so odd. I think I'm going to have these sims linked. I haven't really decided yet, because they do have all their outfits, so I might link them. I don't know. I'll probably end up linking them, actually. I just have to go in and find all their CC and stuff, so I'll probably end up linking them. It's an entire thing I have to do, though. Yeah, but this sim, I like the way he's dressed. I feel like he's dressed pretty he dresses like my dad, which is an odd concept in itself. My dad dresses weird. I don't know, he just has a stereotypical dad style in my brain, because that's how my dad dresses. I don't know, these sims, they don't have a mom. I just assume she died in some awful accident. I don't know, maybe she got eaten by a cow plant. That's an awful way to go. Imagine being eaten by a cow plant. That sounds terrible. I don't know, I just assume their mom died of awful circumstances. Maybe she got eaten by a cow plant, or maybe she had an unfortunate accident with the removal of a pool ladder and a fence appearing out of nowhere. Stuff happens. I'm not quite sure how she died. I just know that she doesn't exist, and in my brain she's dead. She could easily never have existed in the first place, but I just assume she died, which that's awful. Rip. But anyways, I was giving this sim, I decided I didn't want to give him earrings. I was going to give him earrings. And, my game is kind of laggy, so I'm probably going to go in and merge my CC files. Even though people say it's not good to merge your CC, I'll probably go in and merge my CC. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe just the larger creators. I'll go in and merge them. I don't know, because I feel like my game is laggy, and I can't figure out why my game might be laggy. Because when I had 100 and this many CC before, and I had it merged, it was fine, but then I unmerged it to add more CC, and I haven't remerged it. Also, I really like this formal outfit. I think this formal outfit is really nice. It's very, very smooth and snazzy looking. It looks very put together. It looks like something you'd wear to your cousin's wedding. I don't know. I don't go to weddings. I don't even really talk to my cousins, but I feel like that's such an outfit you'd wear to a cousin's wedding specifically. I don't know, he looks very put together in that outfit. Also, he kept spawning in with this weird makeup thing, and every time I changed the outfit, it was kind of a jump scare. I don't know, I just had a hard time choosing what to give him. And when it's sped up, it kind of just looks like I slapped outfits on him. But I definitely did have a hard time choosing what to give him. Then I gave him these Concours, which I have these shoes in red. That's such an odd thing to say, but I do have those shoes in red. They're very cute. And I also have just the basic Concours, but I don't wear them. I don't know. I don't usually wear shoes because I don't leave the house often enough to need to wear shoes. I have my outside shoes, which I need to buy more outside shoes. But I don't even know where that's from. I have no clue what that is. I think it's a Brandy Sims face overlay I downloaded. However, it does not look good on this sim, so it just startled me every time. But I had a hard time picking what to put him in for bed, because I don't know what people wear to bed. Like me, I wear my, like, matching pajama sets, but I don't know what regular people wear to bed. So I just put him in, like, some normal clothes, like, and then I had to change the shirt, because the shirt didn't look good. And it was, like, clippy. So I just had to keep going in and, like, changing stuff. And there's a lot, and I wanted to give him a hat. And I was looking for a hat, but I couldn't find it. And now that I look at it, I probably should have took the party filter off, because I know that hat's installed. But basically, I wanted to give him the Ebonic Sims, like, backwards hat with, like, it's, like, the piece that, like, kind of hangs over. If you know, you know. And I couldn't find it. So I just ended up giving him this hat, which I think is also by Ebonic Sims. I don't know. I like this outfit, though. I think it's a pretty, like, standard, I took my kids to a birthday party outfit. That's the vibe I wanted it to give. And I think it's giving that vibe. I don't know. So he has, like, this, like, this swimwear. I don't really pay too much attention to my Sims, like, outfits after, like, their party wear and formal wear and, like, everyday wear. The other outfits don't really matter to me because you barely see them. I don't know, but I just slapped on some of these, like, swim trunks for him. I don't know, I really like those shoes, though. Not for him, but those shoes are definitely nice shoes. So then I ended up giving him this. I think he wears that, like, that specific top in multiple outfits. I don't have much male CC. Like, I have enough to make, like, a variety of Sims. But overall, if you compare my male CC to my female CC folder, it's unmatched. Like, the male CC folder, I have more shoes for male Sims, I think, than I have actual clothes. I don't know, I wanted to give him Tims, but I couldn't figure out what Tims to give him. So then I gave him, like, after that, I wanted to give him some Tims, so I gave him some Tims. I don't know. I don't really give my male Sims Tims, but I like the way that the Tims that I have installed look. And then I had a hard time, I always have such a hard time giving my Sims cold weather outfits, because it's not cold where I live. Like, I just throw on a sweater and I'm good to go. Like, I don't have to, like, really bundle up because it's not cold here. So I just had a hard time figuring out what to give him for the cold weather. So I gave him a cold weather outfit. I just, like, slap on a jacket and, like, some pants and call it good. And then I normally don't give my Sims socks, which is odd. I know it's odd because I know so many people are, like, set on, oh my god, my Sims have to have socks. But me personally, I don't feel like my Sims really need to have socks. Okay, anyways, here's, like, the younger daughter. I assume she's, like, 6. So I have, like, a preset on her that makes her slightly shorter than, like, your average child Sim. Because I assume the children's Sims and the Sims, like, without any mods or CC, like, your run-of-the-mill child Sim, I assume they're, like, 8 to, like, 11. So she has a different preset to make her slightly smaller. So I assume she's, like, 6. So she's missing some teeth. I couldn't figure out how many teeth I wanted her to be missing. Because when I was 6, I had all my teeth. And then when I was, like, I don't know, when I was, like, 7, I was missing all 4 of my, like, front teeth. And then I got my 2 front teeth back, and then I was missing, like, my canines, I think that's what they're called, until I was, like, 12. And then I got braces, and I, like, fixed it. Anyway, she has these cute little barrettes. I love putting barrettes in my Sims' hairs. I love putting barrettes, because I don't really wear barrettes in my hairs, but I did when I was younger, like, often. So I think it's so cute. So I always give them to my Sims when I have the opportunity to. Oh my god, this air conditioning is so loud. Like, is literally loud. And then I gave her, like, one of these skin overlays. I had a hard time picking which one to use for her. So I just ended up, like, picking one. And then I go in and I, like, give her some earrings. This Sim is very cute. She has one outfit that I just absolutely adore, and I think it's such a good outfit. I wish I had more, like, lashes for kids installed. Because her sister is a preteen. Like, I assume her to be, like, I don't know, 8th grade. Like, 13, 14. And I made her dress like the cool popular kids did in middle school. Like, the kids that were avidly mean to me, that's what she dresses like. The kids that were mean to me. I don't know, I kind of just slapped on outfits for her because I really wanted to work on her sister. I don't know, I worked hard on a few of her outfits and put effort into a few of her outfits. All that my male Sims overall, seem to look good slapped them on her, and she's like, they don't seem to oversized t-shirt but it has a little puppy on it. I was trying to find some kids that were avidly mean to me. That's what she dresses like. But her sister, yeah, I don't. The kids that were mean. Her name is Lea. She's very. I don't know. I kind of just slapped on outfits for her because I really wanted to work on her sister. And I think her party outfit is absolutely adorable. I don't know. I worked
and I gave
hard
her
on
these
a few
little
of her
flared
outfits
jeans
and
and a little striped yellow shirt. I love yellow. Yellow's such a fun color. It's
but
not my
overall,
favorite color, but I think yellow
she's
is
like
a fun
this
color.
cute little oversized
and I
t-shirt
gave her
for bed. It has a little puppy on it, which I think is so cute. So I gave her that. But her sister, yeah, this Sim's name, her name is Lea. She's very cute. I ended up giving her this party outfit, and I think her party outfit is absolutely adorable. And I gave her these little flared jeans and a little striped yellow shirt. I love yellow. Yellow's such a fun color. It's not my favorite color, but I think yellow is a fun color. And I gave her the little matching barrettes. And I think I gave her lip gloss. But I turned like the opacity way down so it's like barely showing. But I love to put lip gloss on my Sims. Like, because I always wear lip gloss, so my Sims can wear lip gloss because I always wear lip gloss. So I gave her that little outfit. I put on some earrings. And then I just threw on some more clothes for her. Oh no, I gave her some yellow nail polish on her toes and her fingers. I don't really give my Sims nail polish. Like, I know it's like a new thing that they added. I don't know, maybe a year ago. But I don't really use it. It's very rare that I use it. Unless I'm making like Max's Sims. Or like I'm making like a base game sim or just a sim with no CC. Because I've, like, playing The Sims, I have literal stuff installed to give my Sims, like, nail polish and stuff. And for the longest time, I had an override that would give my Sims, like, white toes. I don't know. I had an override that would give them, like, white toes. So I would give them the white. Also, she has these cute little boots, like the little Ugg boots. I don't have them, but for a while I wanted them. Anyways, onto the sister. And I was looking for, like, the most, like, on-fleek, quote-unquote, eyebrows I could find. But unfortunately, I could not find on-fleek eyebrows, so I just ended up giving her these blocky ones. Like, because I wanted it to look like she draws them on with a Sharpie. Not a literal Sharpie, but you know how, like, when you first start learning to do makeup, it's kind of bad? That's what I wanted her to look like. I wanted her to look like her eyebrows were poorly drawn on. And then I gave her, like, a skin overlay. I had such a hard time finding an overlay for her. I just kept scrolling, and I was like, oh, well, maybe this one will work. Oh, maybe that one will work. And I wanted this one to work, but then it didn't, and I wanted her and her family to be, like, similar shades of brown, but that didn't work. Like, I'm not a similar shade of brown to my siblings, but I wanted my sim to look similar to her sibling. So, I don't know, because in my brain, I wanted them to have the same mom, but maybe they don't have the same mom. I don't know. I never really figured that out. And I don't think I'm going to build them a house, because they don't have a backstory. They're just random Sims that I just made in CAS. I don't know. I could give them a backstory and make them a house. Maybe I'll build them an apartment. I don't know. That would be fun to build them an apartment. Like, mom dies, dad has to, like, get 2 jobs. Like, really sad sob story where, like, mom dies, they have to move out of their, like, fancy suburban house. She has braces. Because I feel like that's such a middle school thing. I had braces in middle school. I don't know, the sim. But anyways, I don't know what kind of backstory I'd give them. Maybe their mom dies tragically and they, like, move. Or maybe she's, like, murdered and they're running. I don't know. I could come up with 1,000,001 things as to the backstory. I just am not going to. Also, I wanted to give her, like, skin detail lashes because I really like giving my Sims skin detail lashes, specifically the Kijiji ones. Kijiji, I don't know. But those ones are really good skin detail eyelashes. And also these hairs, I get a lot of questions on these specific hairs. I don't remember what creator they're from. Well, these are like Brandy Sims and like Kiko Vanity hairs. But it's like, I want to say like recolor, but it's not a recolor. But it's made for like child Sims. And I was like, oh, well, I can give her one of these hairs. Because I knew girls in middle school who would wake up at literally 4 o'clock in the morning to curl their hair. Curl their hair and do their makeup at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I ended up giving her one of these hairs. Because I feel like she spends way too much time. And then I wanted to give her eyelashes. But I didn't have any other varieties of eyelashes. And then I gave her, like, hoops. Because I always wore little hoops in middle school. I still do wear a lot of hoops. But, like, the way I dressed in middle school was atrocious. And then eventually in, like, 7th and 8th grade, I dressed differently. And I wanted to give her bad eye makeup. Like, really brightly colored bad eye makeup. But I couldn't find any bad eye makeup. Usually when I want to give a sim bad eye makeup, I use a Maxis match. Like, a Maxis from, like, EA eye makeup. But unfortunately, those are not accessible to children. And it's nothing against EA. But, like, the earlier base game ones are awful. They're awful. And I'm sorry to say it, but they're awful. Anyways, I ended up giving her a lip gloss. And I just turned down, because I wanted to give her lip gloss, but I was like, this one does not just look like your run-of-the-mill lip gloss you just threw on. So I turned the opacity down. And, like, I know people are going to be upset that I gave her, like, a crop top. But she's, like, 14. She's, like, 14. I don't wear crop tops, and I never have. But, like, I know a lot of girls who are wearing crop tops at, like, 14. So I'm not, like... And then I was like, oh, well, what did I dress like in middle school? Like, what were the kids wearing in middle school? And that's how I tried to dress her. I had a really hard time picking her jeans, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just give her some sweatpants. I don't know. I feel like the way I dress now is a lot better than how I dressed in middle school. Middle school was awful. But this sim, I feel like I had a hard time finding clothes for her to wear, because I didn't want to dress her, like, too like, much older than she is, but I also wanted her to not look as, like, kiddish as her sister does. So I had a hard time picking what I wanted to put her in. I don't know. I'm gonna have this sim family linked. I have to take pictures of them, though, so I don't know what type of pictures I'm gonna take of them. I don't know. They'll probably be, like, a separate post for each of them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But it's gonna be linked. I'll link it. But this sim, I had such a hard time, like, just figuring out how to dress her, because it's like, oh, well, I dressed like this, but the cool kids, they dress like that. I don't think a lot of people will, like, argue me that I was cool in middle school and that I was, like, so cool in middle school. I don't think I was cool. I genuinely do not believe I was cool. I could have easily been cool, though. I genuinely could have been cool in middle school. But I doubt I was cool. I could have been cool. Who knows? I could have easily been cool. This dress specifically is what a lot of kids were wearing. And, like, it was very Pinteresty. I know when I wanted to learn how to dress myself better, I would look up, like, outfits on Pinterest. And, like, you know the ones where it's, like, the cool background and got, like, the clothes. And they're, like, pictures of clothes that have been, like, cut out of stuff. I don't know. That's a hard thing to explain. But if you know, you know. And then I wanted to give her this top. And then decided not to give her this top. Because I was like, well, I don't like the way it fits her. And then I ended up giving her a cute little top that ties in the front. And then I changed her shoes. I don't know what shoes I gave her. Oh, those little Converse. I have Converse in that color, actually. And same thing again with this outfit. I had a hard time giving her cold weather clothes. Because, like, what do people wear when it's cold? I don't know. I don't know what people wear when it's cold. So I just always slap, like, a jacket and, like, some pants on them. And then I wanted to give her this top. And then I was like, oh, well, those butterfly sweatpants were cute. But then I was like, well, if it's cold, you don't want your stomach to be out or, like, your midsection to be out if it's cold. So then I changed it. And I really wanted to give her these sweatpants. So I just kept changing it until I could find a sweater that, like, fit properly. So then I went, like, this brown color scheme, which is super cute. And, like, the little Ugg boots. I really like those Ugg boots, but I don't think they would look good on me. So I don't have them. And then here I am, like, changing her pants again, because I was like, I don't like the way those sweatpants look when I had went back to it. So I changed them again to, like, these jeans, like, these black jeans. And then, yeah, that's all. That's it. Anyways, have a good day. I hope you're having the bestest day. Bye.